It's a Friday. Welcome to Fresh
Yes.
Living. I don't think a lot of people know
What?
that you have the voice of an angel.
Shut up.
No, were you told that by your singing teacher?
No, you made that up.
What does he tell you?
Perfect pitch.
Perfect pitch, which is hard to
It
get.
looks like I was 8 years old, by
That
the way.
means you are pitch perfect.
I would love that movie.
Now let me ask you this. Does it run in the family?
I don't know. Okay, so this, I may or may not get in trouble for running this, but it's for the show. So on our vacation, we drove. When we went on the cruise, we drove to Seattle.
Because it saved you a lot of money.
It saved a lot of money. Yeah.
Now, I don't know if you've traveled with kids in a car recently over a long period of time, but there's a lot going on.
Yeah.
So every once in a while, you got kids in the back. They're going to be watching their videos.
Mm-hmm.
You got mom sleeping.
Right.
And dad wants to go to his happy place. And when dad goes to his happy place, what does he do?
He sings with the headphones on.
Okay.
Okay, so Brandon did not know I was recording him until about 2 minutes in, but we'll see if you can guess what song he's singing.
Okay, check
here.
it out.
Okay.
What do of a man? Scaramouche, will you see the bad dad? No. Send a bolt of lightning, very, very frightening. Galileo, Figaro, let him go. Oh, just a poor boy, nobody loves me. He's just a poor boy from a poor family. There in his life in a monstrosity. Easy come, easy go. Will you let me go? Hail, sweet Lord, no, we will not let you go. We smell, we'll not
So
let
if you
you
haven't
go.
guessed yet, he's doing Bohemian Rhapsody by Queen.
Right, Bohemian Rhapsody.
Made famous by Wayne and Garth from Wayne's
Yes,
World.
I know.
This
it
is
took
the
me
one that
back
they're
to that.
going. Yeah, and so he is just going.
Oh,
and
yeah.
he's giving it his all.
He is. So what he doesn't really realize is that I'm not really asleep.
Yeah. Well, who can sleep?
And
Right?
who can sleep through that? And the girls by this point have their headphones actually off. Like, what is going on out there?
You guys are having your own Brandon concert.
We are, yeah.
Right?
So it was pretty
Front
funny.
row.
I titled that, Brandon is just a poor boy from a poor family. And we've gotten a lot of great laughs out of it.
That's pretty fun.
Yeah, it was.
But you know what? When you're going on a vacation, sometimes those are the memories.
They are, it's
Right?
true.
There's
yeah.
those little things that you go, oh, remember when Dad got busted singing?
I know, because now when we listen to it, because it's on our iTunes, we're just thinking of Dad right now singing. But we did do this, it was bandioke, you know, where they have the live band. You did this too.
And that's great. So, but you get up there and they give you a song and they do that, but you're performing with the full band,
I know,
so
it's
you
amazing.
feel like a rock star.
I know. What was great too about the guitar player is he would kind of like lead you. If you were having trouble, he'd be like, okay, go ahead and start.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Ava and Brandon sang Crazy Train. Yeah, because they wanted to.
Little Ozzy Osbourne.
Yeah. And then Liv and I, well, no, that was Liv and Brandon. And Ava wanted to do California Girls by Katy Perry, so we did that.
Yeah.
And then we also did the other one. What did I tell you it was? Well, Nicholas Sparks is one of the world's favorite storytellers. He has sold more than 97 million books worldwide. And we get to talk to him today. Nicholas, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
All right, so first we need to talk about some of the things you've done. If people don't recognize the name, which I know most do, we're talking The Notebook, Nights in Rodin, That First Sight, The Lucky One, Safe Haven. These are all your books, and I understand that you wrote The Notebook just when you were 28 years old in 6 months. Is that right?
Yeah, 6 months. I was 28. I kind of had a midlife crisis or whatever, and just decided I wanted to give writing a whirl. And you know, one thing led to another, and here I am 20 years later still telling stories for a living.
Well, that is amazing. Now, you're starting something new. Tell us about your new project you have going on.
Yeah, this is exciting. I have Deliverance Creek coming. You know, it's going to air as a film on Lifetime, a movie on Lifetime. It is a Civil War, I guess, revenge drama of sorts, right? Takes place in 1862. A lot of the men are off fighting. And we're here in this town called Deliverance Creek in Missouri. And after that, you just start dotting the show with who you think are some great, great characters. Of course, it's all centered around Belle. And Belle is an amazingly complex character, and I think people are going to really be drawn to her. And to me, that's the essence of good storytelling, right? You get great characters, put them into a story that's really fascinating, have some big themes in there like love and loss, but also revenge and betrayal and war. And all of a sudden, you have what I think is a great story and great television.
All right, but this is not written by you. This is your producing debut. So how is this different from writing a book?
Well, it's very different, of course, because I didn't necessarily do the writing, right? I oversaw the writing. I helped to develop the overall story before any of the writing was done. And then, of course, you help to shape it all the way through. It's very different than what I do in a novel, right? In a novel, I'm kind of on an island all by myself writing a story. So very different. It's more like you work with someone on television and you kind of work alone when you write a novel.
Yeah, so really different. All right, so what do you say to people who think that you are the most romantic man alive?
Thank you. I don't know what else can I say?
You're not going to argue that one, right? And then what about your kids? Now, do you let your kids read your books? Because, you know, they have some like pretty intense love scenes in some of them.
Well, some of them do. You know, there are age appropriate, but you know, my youngest are now 13, and so, you know, my books, I think, they're PG-13.
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever written an R-rated book.
Right,
so PG-13, so they're old enough. So of course they hear worse, you know, among their friends and things like that.
Yeah, that's true. All right, do you have a personal favorite of the books you've written? Your favorite child? Now it's your chance to say it.
No, you know, I don't. I think one of the things that I'm most pleased with my career is I'm very proud to have written all the stories that I've done, and just like I'm proud of Deliverance Creek, right? If I put my name on it, it's something that I really believe in, and it's something that I knew I did my very best on, and in the end, that's really all anyone can ever ask of themselves.
You have 2 more movies coming out based on your books. The Best of Me opens in October, and then The Longest Ride, which will open next spring. Have you seen those movies already? And if so, how do you feel about those?
Yeah, I have. I've seen one of them. The other one is still in the process of getting edited together. Oh, it's fabulous. People are going to love both of them. I'm very, very excited for those 2.
Well, it is great to talk to you. We can't wait to see what happens with this movie, this show on Lifetime, and of course, we'll read your books and watch the movies.
Well, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Thanks, Nicholas. Well, we always love when Alicia from Chic on a Shoestring is here because you always bring us great fun stuff. And you have Roxanne Bennett with you here, and you're talking about a big women's show.
Yeah, so we're talking about the Utah Valley Women's Expo, which is going on now. So if you don't have plans this weekend, you do now. Because you can't miss the shopping and fun activities,
there's so many good things. You will be amazed. Great shopping, great deals, amazing makeovers that people can come and do just right here at the show. It's amazing.
Well, the thing that I love, of course, is the fashion.
Right.
Because you can't beat it. You get a lot of great deals, and I want to share with you some of my favorite picks for fall trends that you're going to see right at the expo. So we have Lauren right here from Whimsy, and if you haven't noticed, the kimono jacket is the rage.
Yes, I've noticed that.
What I love about it is every single body type can wear it.
Oh yeah, because it covers.
Now, the thing about it is it covers,
everybody, me?
Yes, but if you're petite, you have to get a shorter version. So you couldn't do the longer version like Lauren has because she's taller than you.
It would be dragging on the ground.
Yeah, so we don't want it dragging on the ground. That's not the look of the kimono. But you can wear it with dresses, with jeans like Lauren has it. It's a really fun item. They're going to be at the expo this weekend on sale at the Whimsy booth. The other really hot trend is the felt wool duster hat. Isn't that fun? The floppy brim hat that Lauren's got on.
Actually, that is really
That
cute.
little hat is $29. It's super fun. When you're pairing the kimono, you want to put something that's fitted underneath it. So I failed to mention that we did a skinny jean on Lauren because the kimono is the star of your outfit and everything else needs to be classic and fitted to the body.
Okay, good to know.
And then next we have Christy from Parcel, and she's showing us kind of that essential fall sweater.
She looks cozy.
And doesn't she? I mean, she's making like fall come in, and especially today with the rain, you might need one of those great infinity scarves. So the sweater is $48, scarf $16, and then the black stretch skinny jean $45. And then we have a couple more looks that are gonna come in right now.
And where are these from?
These are from, so the looks that are coming in, those 2 are from Whimsy and Parcel. This is from Group Deals and Ella Bloom.
Wow,
So
okay.
a couple of fun boutiques. If you haven't seen boutiques or online shopping, the expo is a great place to check that out. So first we have Group Deals, and the moto jacket is back in a very big way. And what I love about this jacket on Aubrey is Everything at group deals under $25.
And those sleeves look like they're like sweatshirt
They're
material.
knit. Yeah, they're knit.
That's so
if you
cute.
don't like, like a faux leather sleeve because it feels really restrictive.
Or it's too long.
Or it's too long,
Right.
then this is a really great option. Plus, I think it's a little bit more flattering because your arm looks longer and leaner. Camo is back too. So I love these camo jeans. They're $48.99. Or excuse me, they are $25.
Oh,
And-
great. That's half price.
Yeah, not 45, excuse me. And then the clutch. And I did have to say that the clutch is going home with me. $15.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah,
cute.
I like it.
I really wanted that. Okay, next on Ella Bloom, we have Abby, and she's got the hooded cardi. And I love this too. It's sort of that cozy, fun feel for fall. It almost looks Ralph Lauren to me. Again, with that, you've got to pair everything else skinny. So we've got the white t-shirt, the green jeans, and then that fun duster hat. Again, this is Ella Bloom. And everything from all of these vendors will be 20% off additional at the Women's Expo, except for group deals, they have $25.
Yeah,
and
that's
under.
amazing. You can't
Isn't that
beat
great?
that. Yeah.
So tell us about when the expo.
The expo is this weekend, Friday and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 9 p.m. on Friday, so make it a girls' night out. And Saturday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. But honestly, you can get free tickets online. Just go to utahwomenshow.com
And Roxanne, where is
register.
it?
It's at UVU in
great.
Orem.
Okay.
Just right there on the UVU campus. But tons and tons of great deals, fun makeovers, great things for everyone to do.
Yeah, you don't want to miss it. It is the best shopping of the season.
Very
really
good.
is.
All right, freshen things up for
Yeah,
fall. Thanks so
absolutely.
much.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, we're here with Adam Brumwell, and you are with the UDO, and that is
Yeah.
Tobacco Prevention and Control Department.
That's me, one of those government acronyms. Health Department, Transportation, Health Department.
But right now, you guys are in the middle of a hot topic.
Yeah.
And that hot topic is e-cigarettes.
It's what everybody wants to talk about right
So
now.
let's talk about them. What are e-cigarettes?
All right, so an e-cigarette's like a battery-powered device that
Okay.
contains a liquid that heats up a nicotine solution and allows the user to suck it in. So it has
right.
no plant. It's like, an e-cigarette out of like, some sort of future
That Blade Runner or
Blade
something.
Runner. I was going to go Blade Runner too.
Yeah, yeah.
Nice.
But the thing is, when they first introduced, they were introduced as a help aid to quit smoking.
It's kind of where it started, yeah.
And what we're coming to find out is it's not really doing that. What it's really doing is introducing a whole new audience to smoking.
It's kind of what we're seeing. So the main the thing we're here touting today is some new data that we've got. That between 2012 and 2013, the number of adults who use these things more than doubled.
Okay.
It went from 1.9% to 4.8%. So that's pretty shocking stuff. But when you add on to that the smoking rate in the state didn't dip in that same time, smoking rate stayed exactly the same, that means we've got more people using e-cigarettes and fewer using e-cigarettes, or using traditional cigarettes, excuse me. Which means you combine those two things, you got a little bit of a problem.
And if we've learned anything from the past, if you remember, you used to be able to smoke in airplanes, you used to be able to smoke in hospitals, and for everyone thought that was cool, and now it's, 40, 50 years later, and it was like, we can't believe we did that, and we're figuring out cigarettes are bad. We don't know the long-term research on these e-cigs.
We don't. It's possible they could be totally safe and harmless and whatever, but we don't know that yet.
Yeah.
So it could be one of those things where 30 years from now, you could be looking back and think, oh my gosh, the kids were smoking those things left and right.
Yeah. And so we want to talk about you guys because we really want to help people get off cigarettes. Now, I've been off cigarettes for 6-7 years now, and I smoked for 20 years. A pack
Which is
a day
wonderful.
For 20
That deserves
years.
a handshake
No, I
every
appreciate
time.
I appreciate that.
Yeah.
But before I quit, I tried 3 different times, and I kept trying until I found the thing that worked for me.
Right.
And that's what you want to let people know, is that just keep trying. Eventually, you will find something that works for you. And most people who end up stopping smoking have tried 4, 5, 6, 7 times.
Yeah, exactly. That's the average is actually 8 times.
Okay.
So if you've tried 7 times, you think that's it. I'm going to smoke until these things kill me.
I'm a lifer.
I'm a lifer. I'm sailing this ship all the way down. That's not how it works necessarily. Just keep trying. So our brand new website is waytoquit.org, which we've talked about before.
Yeah.
And it has all of the resources that Utah offers in one place.
All
so
right.
while we don't know if e-cigarettes are safe or not, pick something that we do know works and is safe.
And it's going to help you get off the cigarettes and the tobacco.
Exactly.
Adam, thank you very much.
Thanks,
Appreciate
Casey.
it. Yep.
Yeah, buddy.
Stick around. More Fresh Living. We'll be right back.
I am just razzing him right now.
Hey, join us Monday. We're taking the show on the road. We're going to Gardner Village as they prepare for the fall season, and that's the funnest time of year around there.
Yeah, and then they have a big contest that they're kicking off. You have a chance to win a trip to Los Angeles to attend the Ellen DeGeneres show.
And not only that, we're going to be giving away these great prize bags every day.
Yes, they're amazing.
One of them actually is a $1,400 gift certificate to go get some furniture.
I want to steal them.
Right?
Yeah, I hope no one picks them up.
Hey, can we end with the sweet sounds of Brandon?
Have a great weekend.
Very, very brightening. Galileo, 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 Galileo.